Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of Road to the World Series. Sorry, it's been a little bit since I've done an episode here, a couple days since our last one. Not that it was such a heartbreaking loss that I couldn't continue to play. I actually wanted to play another game that night, but work always prevails over this. Just gotta pay the bills, right? But today we are playing the second game of the Arizona series. As I said, Arizona pulled it. It was a heartbreaking loss for us last time out. Hector Rondon couldn't hammer down the game, blowing his third save of the year and costing us a win. We were up 2-1 in that game in the bottom of the ninth and got the first two outs with two strikes twice. Once on Trumbo and then the other time on Micah Owings or something. I think that's his name. But we ended up losing that to the NL West leading Diamondbacks, and that puts us down at 18-25. Hopefully we can rebound today. Definitely in desperate need of another win. We did pull out the last game of the San Diego series. Well, we got to start putting kind of some good stretches together here, but not really super worried about that right now. Just worried about this game right here. Looking to win this game, this particular game. We're going to have C.J. Edwards on the mound today. C.J. started off good in his first couple starts. Had a rough couple starts out his last couple times. Hoping to rebound today, but he's, again, another tough task for us. We're facing 5-1 Jeremy Hellickson. He's pitched pretty well this year for them, and they've had an overall good season. So, and he's been a part of that. So hopefully we can get to him today. Didn't get too much to Patrick Corbin yesterday. Or the last game, but we were able to do enough to knock him out of the game and have him leaving the game with possibly losing. But obviously that wasn't to be. We didn't get the offense that I was hoping, but we did get a couple timely hits. One big error by Aaron Hill last time cost them the game. But we're going to go ahead and get into this now. Or almost cost them the game, actually. They didn't lose. We're going to go ahead and wear those. C.J. Edwards is going to be on the mound. We've got guys that need days off. You know what? Forget it. I'm going to let them play. We need a win. The best possible team out there today. And that is the best possible team right there. But that's going to go ahead and do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve at the ballpark out in Phoenix. And I'll be back after the game, guys.
And the Giants, once again.
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out and made a sensational.
A good matchup for you this evening here in Phoenix. It's the Cubs and the Diamondbacks, and it comes your way next. Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike's side. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Maddon will line them up like this. They'll face off against the American League's Rookie of the Year in 2011, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeremy Hellickson. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. Dexter Fowler. The move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. First pitch of the night is over for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
But always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
Peralta is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. There will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Even though this night's only 3 pitches old, already we're seeing some disagreement on the strike zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the pitch. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 7 homers, and 22 RBIs. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second. He'll try for third.
Yeah, and he was maybe just a pitch away from a spotless top half of the first inning. But now he's going to have some work to do with a runner on second now here following that 2-out double.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And now he bobbles it on the transfer, and they won't get anyone. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, this will look like a simple infield single in the box score, but just by keeping the ball on the infield, that saves a run. So you never know. If they get out of this, it could wind up being one of the biggest plays of the game.
Miguel Montero will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
A runner on first with 2 away. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try again. 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1, the Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. David Peralta will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And now pitch on the way. Goodness. 0-2 now. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
And it's been a less than amazing start to the road trip too. They've won just 1 of their first 4 games, so they'll be looking to turn that around here.
No problem here, 1 away.
Batting second, center fielder, number 68.
Brito will get his first shot at it here. First pitch coming. Circle change there, called strike 1.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt would dig in, currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Starlin Castro leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman number 13, Starlin Castro.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
Well, we could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old, ugh! Well, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Javier Baez will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Now the first pitch. Fouled back. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And the pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. But he won't have a shot at this one. It's high off the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is always a tough play for a center fielder. That ball that is directly over your head. And this nearly gets out of here as it winds up off the wall. You see a good effort to get it back in, but this was going to be 3 bases all the way.
C.J. Edwards will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play. Give it up, Cubs!
First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. A play at the plate, and they've got a man caught in the rundown. And they will tag him out in a rundown, and that is Bonehead City right there.
Here's a situation where he just gets caught out there in no man's land at third base. You can see the indecision on whether he was going to go full barrel toward the plate, and once this throw comes home, he's got nowhere to hide. They tag him out easily.
Addison Russell will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games.
Come on now.
First offering on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is on the ground for Aaron Hill at second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs strand 1. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Mark Trumbo will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. On the way. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
The 2-0. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
Well, it just goes to show you that sometimes the best trades are the ones you don't make. This guy was seemingly on the block all winter long, and he wound up staying right where he was. And I'll bet these guys are glad he did as he launches this one. Just a huge home run right there.
Number 24.
Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1. And speaking of the National League's home run leaders, there they are on your screen. No outs, nobody on. 1-0 pitch now. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. Fowler is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Aaron Hill will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The 2-1 home. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, he knows he's already given up 1 home run in the inning, so this wasn't the most aggressive sequence we've seen. He winds up losing him on 3-2.
Jared Saltalamacchia will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. They'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Chris Owings will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1 and up there.
He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. The 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Russell will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. We played 2, all even now at 1-1. Dexter Fowler will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Dexter Fowler.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch in there for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Pitch on the way. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
One-two pitch coming to Fowler. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Peralta will get there as he makes the... So with 1 One gone here in the inning. It's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Jorge Soler will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. This ball's grounded foul. And now a pitch on the way. Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Come on, be back.
Here's the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here comes a 1-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
Now here's the pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Here's the 1-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Jeremy Hellickson makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Here it comes. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
David Peralta will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch coming. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Let's go, be back.
Here he comes on 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
The 3-1 coming. Swing, hard hit ball to second. One there. On to first, a double play.
The batter, number 68.
Brito will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Too high. 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Now the 1-2. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Chris Bryant will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch on the way. Here's Hellickson back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him here. It's strike 1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Now the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone. So a leadoff home run to get things started here in the 4th. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, he's been the entire show here tonight. Remember, he drove in their only run earlier, and he continues to have a nice game as he launches this one way out of here.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Starlin Castro will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
Pitch on the way. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Now a ball lined toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Here's Javier Baez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Boy, not very decisive there. And, hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
He waits. Now the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Yeah, that's 2 really good breaking balls in that sequence. Here's the last one. And at the plate, he's probably thinking, I'm not going to see that same pitch again. But they go right back to it. They double up with it, and they get him to swing and miss again.
In now, C.J. Edwards, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Trumbo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it's Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off for Arizona. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 on the way. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
The 3-1 is on the way. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Third and final game of this 3-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow, as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. Mark Trumbo will stand in again. He homered his first time around. First offering on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
All right, let's go.
Now here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Huh. He's making quick work of the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
Number 24 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
The 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Circle change taken for a called strike two.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
All right, D-back.
The 2-2 coming.
Here we go.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Here's the full count offering. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Another full count pitch home. And it's grounded foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 2-1. Addison Russell will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Addison Russell.
Here we go. Free swinger.
Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Solo shot to right center. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter Fowler.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Three runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ready now on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. He's got it well into right field. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
In is Jorge Soler. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. One out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 3-1. Aaron Hill will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Down and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Here comes the 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
Catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Here comes a 2-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to first, and Saltalamacchia grounds out here. 2 away.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Chris Owings will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And the pitch. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 3-1. Chris Bryant will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Now the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Miguel Montero will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the first offering. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. The 1-2 with 1 away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now. 2. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here's the 2-2 home. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The batter, third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for the starter, Jeremy Hellickson. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Kevin Munson will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Kevin Munson.
Starlin Castro will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. First pitch coming. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. He's ready now. The pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
If there's a young player in baseball that generates more torque and more bat speed than this guy Baez, I'm not sure who he is right now. You want a swing of a guy who's going to do some damage in his career? That's the one right there.
Now batting. Pitcher.
Into the box now, C.J. Edwards. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the D-backs 1. Gerald Laird is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Gerald Laird.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there. But you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
Now the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
David Peralta will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Another 0-2 home. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Brito will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
Edwin Jackson will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 36, Edwin Jackson.
Brito will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
He's set, now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. From the stretch, Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you can chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. That's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Mark Trumbo will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. Flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on the way. On the ground softly to short. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Enrique Burgos is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Enrique Burgos.
Addison Russell will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Goldschmidt is there to put this one away, and it takes just one pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. Now, you'll take that every time.
Dexter Fowler will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First offering on the way. Hit hard, but foul. Now the pitch. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2, and he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Another 1-2 delivery, and a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, he'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
In is Jorge Soler. Now that's popped up. Room behind the plate for Saltalamacchia. And he'll reach over to his left to take this one in, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Numbs 0 for 2 to the point.
Third baseman, number 24.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
This little 4-game run they've been on has been a good one, but unless things change in a hurry, it's looking like that win streak's going to end right here.
Aaron Hill will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. One, two. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. On to first, and Hill is a ground out victim. 2 away now.
Since coming in the 6th, he's knocked down 5 in a row, giving him a real lift out there.
Jared Saltalamacchia will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
The 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now the 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 5-1. Anthony Rizzo will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. First pitch to him. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
The pitch. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitter's by him 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Miguel Montero will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and look at this. It's his inning, a 3rd straight chance at second base. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 5-1. Chris Owings will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
The shortstop, Chris Owings.
Phil Koch is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
27, Phil Koch.
Chris Owings will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point.
For the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Chris Owings.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
And now a pitch on the way. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Here comes the 2-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here he comes on 2-2. This ball's in the air now, out to right field. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what the issue on this play was. He doesn't have too far to go to get this thing, and it looked like the ball was right in his sights the entire way, but it just didn't want to stick in his glove. Maybe he should take the trampoline out of his glove.
Nick Ahmed will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Nick Ahmed.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pause, now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
He's set, now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
David Peralta will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hey, nothing fast. Just move the runner.
Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, base hit left field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is back control at its finest right there.
Standing in now, Brito. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Brad Ziegler will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Starlin Castro will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Third baseman number 13, Starlin Castro.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, he's got that thing going good. He just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Here it comes. Here's a liner toward Owings, and caught there by Owings. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the ninth.
Hey, so much for having to protect on an 0-2 count. This guy takes a huge rip at this ball and squares it up nicely. Just a tough break for him that he hit it right at someone.
Javier Baez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Pitch on the way. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
For a guy who's had a good ball game, that's not the kind of swing you expect to see.
Now here's the pitch. He just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one. He's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field. But, folks, words cannot describe how badly you got fooled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Chris Coghlan will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Chris Coghlan.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Jason Mott will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 30, Jason Mott.
Paul Goldschmidt will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here comes the 1-1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes, 2-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he'll make it there, and some life to start the home ninth. It's a leadoff double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get them right back into it.
Mark Trumbo will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. First pitch coming. And that misses for ball 1.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
A runner at second, nobody out. The 1-0 home. Oh, now Trumbo gets a hold of one here. That's sent out to deep left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The batter, number 24.
Number 24 will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. The 1-1 home. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the 2-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal, so they're fairly similar pitches except for the fact that one works its way in The other one works its way out. Very effective, especially when you double up and throw one off the other.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Runner at second here with one man out. Now another 1-2. Here's a ball popped straight up, but playable for Montero behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Aaron Hill is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He waits. Now the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Ready with the 2-1. Oh, and now Hill drives this one out to deep left field. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's a 5-3 game now. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 56, Hector Rondon.
Jared Saltalamacchia will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Here's the first offering.
Here we go.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 on the way. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
This is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Oh, and he misses it. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whiffing on the catch, and that's going to wind up a 2-base error.
Chris Owings will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
And you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Runs on the board. All right.
first offering on the way. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he will make the catch, ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauls it in for the final out of the ball game.
Good work here out of the bullpen, and he's into double digits now. That's his 10th save here on the season.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close two-run victory. Very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cubs win this one 5-3. Good night from Phoenix.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 5 runs.
And the Cubs win. Oof, man, I was sweating that one out there again, man. They were hitting the ball hard in that 9th inning, scaring me a little bit. But all in all, I was able to pull out the win there. Look at that, 5-3. C.J. Edwards gets his first win as a major leaguer. I probably should have come a little bit sooner than this, but nonetheless, he finally got it. We won. We got another win under our belt. We beat the very tough Jeremy Hellickson, and we took him deep. I think was it? No, we bopped 2 home runs off of him. One from Chris Bryant, and then the other one from Addison Russell. Addison Russell's squeaked out, but all in all, we had 3 homers today. Baez had a really good game. He had a home run and a triple. That home run being a 2-run homer, bringing around Miguel Montero as well. Bullpen looked a little sketchy in the 9th inning. I should say probably Jason Mott looked a little sketchy in that 9th inning. Rondon didn't look too sharp either, but he did get the job done, so that's what counts there. That's what really matters, is he was able to get that 3rd and final out of the game, and we were able to walk off the field as winners, and against the first place Diamondbacks. But we're gonna have a shot to win this series tomorrow, and then we'll be going back home to face Washington. But that's gonna go ahead and end this episode of Road to the World Series. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch if you enjoy our videos, and then also subscribe to us on YouTube. We're always posting videos up there. All of our games are up there, and all of our Baseball Life Series videos are up there, so be sure to check those out as well if you hit up our YouTube page at Life for Raw Sports Gaming Network. And then also, don't forget, King Rouse has been doing his NBA 2K15 playoffs. He's in the NBA Finals. He's got the actual matchup. That's how it ended up working out in his season as well. the Warriors and the Cavs. Be sure to check that out. I know he yesterday he had game 1. I'm assuming game 2 will be tomorrow. I haven't talked to him, but game 2 should be tomorrow. So be sure to check that out. And then also don't forget about our friends over at Cherry Weevil on YouTube. They do lots of fun videos over there. I know MLove33, he's been playing The Witcher 3. Great game. That game, I really want to get it. I just don't have the money. But if I had the money, you better believe I get it. You heard it from me. I recommend it to you guys. Be sure to check it out. Not only the Cherry Weevil videos, but the game itself. Check out the game. It's a fun game. But thanks for watching, guys, and you guys keep it real.